How you doing, folks? Joe Markavage here from CrossFit Vertex Studios. Just moments away from announcing VSC 20.5, our final workout in the Vertex League Sun Challenge series. Before I do that, don't forget, this broadcast will be available on our YouTube page, so please do like the video and subscribe to our channel. Last week was spectacular, just watching you guys. I had a blast. Judging and cheering and just, kind of being around the community. A lot of PRs like I thought there would be. And, not just from the clean and jerk, but from getting handstand push-ups and, even cleans and things like that. So I hope to put together a list of folks who did PR. One shout out, congrats to Joey Cholish, who not only PR'd his clean and jerk, but was able to get handstand push-ups for the first time. So Joe, fantastic job, man. I'm really proud of you, and I know that Kalina, Dave, and Tara are as well, and all of the coaching staff. So really well done. So like I said, I'll try to get a list out to you guys because it's great to celebrate that sort of stuff. So with that said, going to go through the workout really quick, then we'll go through a quick demonstration of one of the movements, and then we'll close up the video. So VSC 20.5, let's have a look. VSC 20.5 is the wall. Under a 15-minute cap, you will start with a choice. Either a 2,000 meter row or a 1 mile run. Details on each of those will be released in terms of the standards, the mile run, what course we're taking, that sort of thing. So you do have a choice. Obviously, once you make that choice, you're going to stick with it. So a 2,000 meter row or a 1 mile run. Then, once you get back to the gym, you will have 2 rounds of the following. 8 sandbag-over-wall, 150 pound for the men, 100 pound for the women. The wall for the men will be 50 inches tall, and the wall for the women will be 42 inches tall. 10 squat snatch at 115 pounds for the men and 75 pounds for the women, and 12 bar-facing burpees. You'll do that for 2 rounds. We'll log a tiebreaker when you come in from the run or the row, and then after each round of the 8, 10, and 12. So the idea is, that second part is going to be really spicy. Once you come in from that run or row, you're really going to have to push hard to get under that cap. Okay, let's have a look at Joe, who's over in the CrossFit Vertex gym. And he's going to demonstrate the sandbag over wall for us.
How you doing, folks? Joe Markavage here, broadcasting from CrossFit Vertex. I'm in the Annex gym, and I'd just like to give you a little demonstration for the sandbag over the wall movement. We'll set up our jerk blocks as they appear here. For men, it'll be 50 inches tall. For women, it'll be 42 inches tall. You can see, at least for purposes of demonstration, the 38 is 15 inches high, the 30 is 12 inches high, the 15 is 6 inches high, and then these top 2 pieces are 2.5 inches high. For the 50 inches, I've formed my wall with a 38, a 30, a 30, a 15, and then 2 top pieces. And really, a tape measure will be available for you guys to make sure that you have your distances and heights set up correctly. So, with that said, there's really not too much to this movement. One thing you'll need to make sure of is that you do not push the wall over. That will be a 30-second penalty. Basically, you'll be responsible for picking up the wall, reassembling it if it has tumbled and broken apart, and then waiting the additional seconds to form 30 seconds until you can begin moving or pushing the sandbag over the wall again. So my suggestion is don't push over the wall, obviously. For the most part, these things are relatively sturdy and they're heavy, and they shouldn't tumble over, but for the shorter athletes, when you're hoisting that sandbag on top of the wall, you may need to grip it with one hand and push it over with the other. For the taller athletes like myself, I can probably just hoist it over to where it's almost even on this end of the block, and then tumbling over without worrying that the wall will come down. So just be mindful of that. We'll have some cardboard also lying around in the case that we need to make these things more stable, just so if the bases are a little uneven, you know, there won't be a worry. But essentially, you're picking up that sandbag and you're hoisting it over the top of the wall. So I'm just going to demonstrate a few reps, talk through them, and then I'll close the video. You could pick up this sandbag. It's got to come from the floor, but you could pick it up any way you see fit. Some folks will grip the sandbag underneath and completely get it up to their midsection or upper chest. Some folks will grip the sandbag underneath, get it on their legs first, re-grip, and then hoist it over. Either grip is fine with me. If you have a different technique you want to use, feel free to use that. The idea, though, is you're getting in that strong base position with a good sturdy lumbar, picking it up and trying to hoist it over the wall. So I'll demonstrate a few reps. Okay, so that's basically it. You're taking the sandbag, pushing it over the wall, making sure the wall remains upright, and repeating that movement. Whew. The only other thing, actually I think that's about it. So, let's move on.
Hey folks, back in the studio here. That about wraps up our video for today. McKenna and Wyatt did test this one, and certainly finishable. They did a great job with it. I really think it's a good capstone sort of workout for the tournament. We will have the final on 11/21, so that Saturday, which is coming up in a few weeks. But it's a good workout, something that maybe we haven't tried before. You know, we've obviously done a ton of barbell and, you know, gymnastics and all that, but maybe not pick up the sandbags a ton, and certainly not throwing them over a wall or something like that. So hopefully you get some enjoyment out of it. Don't forget you're going to be breathing heavy, so make sure you're really, you know, tighten the core, and you know, take the advice of the video. Make sure you got a good strong back when you're picking up that sandbag. All right, I think that's all we got for you guys today. So as always, good luck, and I'll see you on the competition floor.